Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So we're doing this adulting thing, right? And the first thing is apartment hunting. So come with me around Joburg as I hunt for apartments. First one up is the Leo at Marshalltown. I really love how the Leo looks like. I love how the pictures really look like that in real life. The ones that you see on the website really look like that. So you will see that when you're apartment hunting, there's something called a showroom that will have furniture just like this one, where there's a fridge, there's table, there's couch and all those things, and microwave. You will not find that when you move in. This is just to show you how it's gonna look. But yeah, it's a really beautiful place. I love how the apartment looks like. I will say Marshalltown is not one of the safest places in Joburg, so beware of that when you step outside it is not as cute because of just how close it is to CBD, so take that into account. And then also when you are hunting for apartments, actually realize how important it is to ask about utilities and any extra costs that you would have to pay, because the amount of rent is really not what you'd pay every month. You will see that actually in this video I do include utilities because I did ask the agents about utilities, water and electricity and so on. Here the water is metered and the electricity is prepaid, so that's why I said plus minus 500. So you're looking to pay about 6,320 for this one bedroom apartment at the Leo. The next one up is Absa Apartments, also at Marshalltown. So Absa Apartments has a small bachelor, which is this one, and a medium and a large bachelor, and 2 bedrooms. So they don't have a 1 bedroom, which I was disappointed by. It does look beautiful, I will say. The bachelor does look beautiful. And this one is one of the showrooms, the one I'm in now. And then this is the medium bachelor, which is not a showroom. So this is how it would look like when you get the apartment. It does come with a stove and a wardrobe, but obviously not the other extra stuff. I really enjoyed looking at this place. I'm just not very happy about the location. I do not trust Marshalltown, okay? So then the medium bachelor is going for 4,290, and it is a very beautiful place. They also have this workspace or work room where you can go for meetings in case there's load shedding. There's also a gym in the premises which is free. I was happy about that. There was also this other like rooftop kind of setting. I didn't take a video of that part. This is the large bachelor, so it does give you a feel of a 1 bedroom because it's separated by the wardrobe, but it is still a bachelor. This one goes for 4,890 with the utilities. This price of 650 is what the agent told me, but some people say it can go up to like 1,000 rand, so be sure of that. Then this forest view in Bromley. This one you will see that I actually do have longer videos for this place because I liked how it looked like. I will not lie. I love just everything about this place. It looks beautiful, it looks peaceful and everything. And then in terms of the neighborhood itself, it is in Bromley, and people who know Joburg say that Bromley is the same kind of vibe as Hillbrow, or is it Yardley or Yale? I forgot the other name. Yaleville, sorry, yes, Yaleville. So it might not be one of the safest places, I will say, but I really did love the apartment itself. I love how everything looks like. And then in terms of rent, you're expecting to pay about 6k, water and gas about 500. So when you are apartment hunting, just also ask if the water and electricity, if the water is metered or prepaid, and also ask about the electricity because that may differ. The prices that I put down here for the water and electricity are estimates, so you will have to ask the people who stay there how much they pay on average. These are just like estimated amounts to give myself and you guys an idea of how much you would pay. This apartment does also have a small outdoor gym, which is free. Also, do ask about if they have laundry facilities. This one particularly does have laundry facilities. I think it's about 45 rand per load. I could be wrong, but somewhere there. And just be sure if you don't have your own washing machine. And then now let us move over to Randburg, Unison. So Unison is the same company as the previous one that we looked at. It's Q Living. So they are very similar. So this is a street view. There's Randburg Square right outside the Unison for convenience. It's very similar in terms of how it looks like compared to the Forest View because it is the same company. This is my friend right here, Kuzo, giving us a tour. She was acting as my agent, showing me around. So this is how it looks like on the inside. As you can see, it is a beautiful one-bedroom apartment. I must say it was also very clean. Some places you go and view and the place is not clean, but obviously they will clean when you move in. So this is where you would put your couch or TV, basically like the living room area. Randburg is safer than Bromley, so that's what attracted me to the Unison. The rent is more or less the same as Forest View, but because of the location, I'm more drawn to this one because at least, you know, it is a bit safe. I mean, you don't want to be stressed every time you step outside. And the fact that I could actually take videos outside on the street gives you an idea just of how safe it is. And then that space right there, you can put like a washing machine if you have one of those. The electricity is prepaid and the water is metered. So the difference between the Unison and Forest View with the gas stove is that at Forest View there was a gas stove and here there isn't. It's an electric stove, so that's something to consider for load shedding and stuff like that. So this is how much you'd be paying. The reason why I'm including parking is for future reference when we adult and get a car. So you are expecting to pay about 7k. You know, it's actually so important to know not just the rent, but the utilities, the parking, water and electricity, any extra costs, so that when you move in, you're not shocked if don't think it's 5k while it's like 7k. So just be aware of such things and what comes with it, whether it has Wi-Fi or not. The Unison has free Wi-Fi, so you don't need to worry about that. And then down the road, like I said, you do have Randburg Square, which I will show you now. And now let us move down the road to the Landmark. Landmark is one of those, you know, upper ranges when it comes to the places that I viewed. I think I just viewed it to wash my eyes, and just to see what I would want if I had the money for it. It is quite pricey, but it is so beautiful. Like, guys, I really liked how Landmark looks. There's this part in the apartment that really blew my mind. I will show you guys in just a moment. It looked so beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful. The view, like this part, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's why I spent so much time. I know this is about apartments, but the view though, if I had money to waste, I'm kidding. But if I did have the money, I don't think it's within my budget because just we cannot be spending that much money on an apartment. Okay. But it is beautiful. I really like how also the agent who was helping me, you can feel that okay, this is premium experience. I didn't even have to really book an appointment. I just rocked up and they were like, yeah, okay, you're viewing. Come. They gave you really premium experience. Now let us get into the prices. So this is how much rent you would be paying. Water and electricity, utilities. Water and electricity are metered. Water is metered and electricity is prepaid, if I remember correctly, and that's how much you'd be paying for parking. So you are looking at about 8,750, which is about 9,000, right? I do not have the budget for that, for a 1-bedroom apartment even. So yeah, I am not the target audience. But I went to a smaller bedroom, which is this one. So it's also a 1-bedroom, but it is a bit smaller and a bit cheaper. It doesn't have that nice view that I wanted, but I guess you get what you pay for. It is still very beautiful. I think it's still very spacious for one person. The view is okay, and also there is a gym which is free, and there's a pool as well. So beautiful. It's just that on this day it was raining, so I couldn't go outside and see all these other things. And then they do have laundry facilities as well in the building. So this is how much this bedroom cost, and monthly you're looking about 8,000 when you're considering utilities and all those kinds of things. So it is, a bit pricey. Not a bit. For me as a young professional starting to work right now, this is not what I would be willing to pay, but it was just good to see a nice place. And I had the time to kill. So, and then about the street, I didn't take a video of the street. It was actually very peaceful. It looks safe. It's one of those nicer places in Randburg. Another thing to consider is public transport if you do not have a car yet. So you don't want to have pressure to be buying a car that you're not ready for. So consider things like, do you have access to taxis, buses, the Gautrain maybe? So Randburg does have taxis and the Gautrain bus and whatnot. So you are sorted when it comes to transport. And this goes for all the other places I viewed. Okay, moving right along to a place that I can afford. Live Easy in Randburg. This place it's quite beautiful. I think it's budget friendly as well. And there is a similar building in Marshalltown that is a bit cheaper than this one. I guess location does play a role in terms of how much it costs, but I think there's a 1,000 rand difference between the one in Marshalltown and this one, but they are similar buildings, same company, just different areas. You pay for safety, guys. I'm not saying you shouldn't stay in Marshalltown, but just beware of the fact that it is quite, not so safe. So this one is a beautiful 1-bedroom apartment. I will say it is not that spacious. So it does give a vibe of a bachelor. I think it looks a bit smaller even than the large bachelor at Absa Apartments. So it does give, yes, it is a 1-bedroom, but it is a bit small. I think it's about the same size as the large bachelor at Absa Apartments. And again, this is a showroom, so you do not get the furniture with it. You would only get the wardrobe and the stove. So this is how the bedroom looks like. And these are the monthly costs that you should expect. It does not have Wi-Fi, so you have to also include that. The place does also have a gym inside, which you will pay for 100 Rand per month. I love the gym. I love how spacious it is. And on this day, it was not very busy. It was around 4:30 in the afternoon, so maybe people are still at work. I don't know how busy it gets, but on this particular day it was pretty quiet, which I really loved. And this is the building outside, and this is how it looks like on the outside. In terms of the street, it is a bit busy. It was like a main road kind of street, but it does look safe enough for you to pull out your phone and record the street without really fearing of being marked. I noticed that with Randburg, it is a bit safer than other places like Marshalltown. I love that. So guys, let me know which places you liked in this video. Let me know how much you would be willing to spend, and if you think it's worth the price. I am still looking, so hopefully I will get one that fits my budget. I will see you guys on the next episode of Adulting.